Thanks so much for staying with us today. I'll tell you what, this whole month we've had some exciting interviews, some great information that a lot of you might not be aware of. So I really do appreciate my guests for coming and telling us all about the things that are happened in their lives that we can benefit from today. Willie, you've been a great guest. You've given us some surprising information. I want to just roll a little bit more with the whole subject of what we were talking about CBS and how they had a stunt show. They tried to not include anyone and what really happened as a result.
Well, I told them that we would picket CBS. I called CBS studio there in LA, and Ted Dawson was head of sports then. He came out and talked to me. And meanwhile, the next day, I got threatening phone calls from some of the white stunt guys.
Wow.
Telling me what they would do to me if I didn't keep my mouth closed. But
obviously, that didn't scare you.
That didn't work. That didn't work.
Yeah.
No, that didn't work.
So, you have a guest that you've brought with you today.
Yes,
Let's introduce him.
He started out with me in 1967. I'd like to introduce you to my good friend and stunt buddy, Doug Lawrence.
Okay, Doug. Well, Doug, thank you so much for joining us. You've been sitting here. This is an old story to you, but it's new to all of us. So what has been your experience as a stuntman?
Well, I guess I was one of the lucky ones. I was very athletic, so I was able to get hired in the early beginning of it. But it took us a couple of years to learn, because we were brand new, we weren't that cognizant of the safety features. Because the white guys frowned on us taking their work, if we didn't check our safety equipment, they wouldn't do it for us. Hopefully that we would get hurt, of course, the shot wouldn't get done. And then they demanded one shot, one take.
Wait. What do you mean, one shot, one take? What is that?
If we were doing a fight, we got very little rehearsal, but the fight had to be done correctly for the camera, first time, first take, first shot.
And so what was the general rule of thumb for everyone else?
They would get rehearsal time.
Oh my
without the actor, as well as with each other. And if something didn't work, they got to redo it. We never got to do that. Car work, we never got to rehearse with the car we were using. They just said, get in the car, come down here, do a Brody, put it right there. If you never drove the car, you're not quite sure how the brakes are going to react, how fast you need to go to get to the spot. But we managed to work it out. Most of us started out with horseback. That's where I started, and that's how I got involved in the movie industry, by riding horses, joining up with the Los Angeles Black 10th Cavalry, the Buffalo Soldiers. So that's how I got started. And then we worked together in the first movie, our first movie was Hello Dolly at Fox Studios. And then I got blessed.
Now this was the big production, Hello Dolly, that we saw the movie. Absolutely. That was a great film.
That was our first.
You guys were involved in that?
We were in the parade scene in that, as a unit. And then my first stunt actually was in the original movie MASH. And I did all Harry Belafonte stuff. I did a lot of Don Marshall, FBI shows, Land of the Giants. My credits are over 100.
On and on and on.
Yes. Yeah. It was a great life.
So did you ever want to be the leading man?
No.
Or you just want to do that?
I liked being undercover. ND, as we used to call it, nondescript.
Yes.
It was more fun. I didn't have to worry about the cameras, the public. I got to do my work, get my money, and have fun.
And go home.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I really applaud you for your tenacity in doing what you've done over the years. And what would you like to say to young people today?
Don't give up. Never give up. Fight.
Thank you. Well, we're going to ask Mr. Willie Harris to come back, and we're going to close this out. But thank you so much for adding to the interview today.
Thanks for having me.
Willie, I want to thank you very much for showing up today, sharing a part of your life with us, the story and the things that you've gone through. It's been very enlightening to me, and I'm sure it has been to the people viewing as well. So what would you like everyone to know?
I would like for them to know who we really are. What we accomplish, and let them know that we was pioneers that nobody knows about. And I also would like to say to some of the young producers, blacks, writers, and technicians and all that out there today, we was the one that opened the door for you. Can you ever get the time to look back and take a look at what we done to open the door for you? and keep things going and let the black kids know it is a way. I came from a plantation, so you never give up. You might give in every once in a while, but you always to find out a way to open that door, and I did.
Wow. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you.
I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. You never know who's going to be here. And I also want to thank my guests, Mr. Willie Harris and Mr. Doug Lawrence, for being here and sharing a very intimate part of their lives with us. And we should learn that it's not about where you start, it's about where you're going. And if you would like to know more about who we are and what we do, check out our website at www.cornerforsuccess.com. I say today and always, success is a choice. Change your mind, change your life.